everybody, this is Steven. I call myself the Kissing Game. We're back to Danganronpa VT Harmony, and now the moment to finally come is for the class trial. But now we have a lot of mystery involved. Even when we got all the evidence, it's like what happened beyond the point after the event when Shuichi talked with Kaito in the bathroom. Like, what did happen in the bathroom? Because it makes no sense. Like, there's a crossbow along with the bag in it. They're used to symbol the crossbow. I had a feeling Kaito someone can know how to use crossbow. And it did mention about a bag, but Kibo's account stated that he saw Himiko carrying a black bag, which is that black bag is mostly came from Maki's lab. So one thing for sure is like, did Kaito ask Himiko to bring the bag with the crossbow with it? Would it really strange how they're able to like ask Himiko or ask someone to like get close enough or something? But still, there's still a lot of mystery as to like who killed who, or I mean, it could be like either Kaito killed Kokichi or Kokichi killed Kaito. Like, which is two is like one problem because neither of them weren't there. So there's a lot of mystery that I'm not sure, but it cannot be a double murder because it's impossible to say. If it was, we're not gonna do the same repeat from chapter 3. So it's impossible, so it's out of the question. But we just had to get prepared and see what they got in store for us. I mean, we only got like 5 of us left remain, so I'm not sure how we able to like survive from this point. We're really close to get to the final chapter, to say the least, or something, but we barely make this far. There's no telling how far it's gonna last exactly. So to make this worse, to make sure I guess skill involves, I got a lot of slots there as well. So I wonder what to use exactly. I still have some of the fragment there, so I'm pretty sure I have a few things I have, didn't I? Saint Michael's abilities. Is it science all combination except those the radicals is on? It's only a mass panic only. This one said the keyword in the first speaker argument will be shown from the start, which is only the basic one, which you barely see it. Oh yeah, I got like few things involved with like something. Make the beat easy to hit. This for the argument armament. Might as well take it then. I'm not sure it's still affecting anything. Ow, it just... It's supposed to be like this. Okay, it's using the... Still using the mouse things. I'm not sure how you pull this one exactly. I don't think there are any slots left, so... I'm just gonna make sure, like... I mean, there aren't enough of the slots there left, so... I think that's only half, but... I won't even get, so... I guess that's all we can do, so let's just start the class round then. There will be... I'm not sure how they're gonna play this out exactly. Plus, Monaco's are gone, so...
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
You know what's strange? All the class trials has always been saved until this, the 5th one. Now it's starting to change it, so now VSA gets back into the first game.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it.
I see Kaito's portrait have question mark with it, means we don't know who's who.
Vote correctly,
like who kills
and only
who
the
exactly.
blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that.
Keep us had enough already.
We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live. And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Quite motivation from you, Kibo.
Wow! An actual talking robot!
Wow.
I've never seen one of those before.
Says you! And I feel like his existence was meaningless.
Seriously?
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Now she's trying to make it serious. I wonder where is Kokichi?
Aw,
If you
don't
think
make
he
that
is.
face killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
That is...
Unique circumstances?
Of course, that question mark with Kokichi portrait, meaning that we're not so sure who was it.
Cause for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown. Given these circumstances, I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous.
So we know here like who? I'm sure Marco can know everything, to say the least. He usually used the Venus game to watch, was it?
After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Is it possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Supposed to, like always.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue.
Really? Really just now?
It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving.
If it's something involving Kokichi here, I swear to God.
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
What's there to even talk about? The Blackened is the mastermind, Kokichi.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too.
But there's so many evidence we don't know much in details.
It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
Why is everyone still thinking it's Kaito? I mean, I know because of the jacket was sticking to the pressure plate, but there's still a lot of evidence. We have like so many questions we want to know.
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim, the other person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
Jeez, some motivation from you, Himiko. Everyone thinks that Kaito is the victim, but I have my doubts. There's a chance Kaito is still alive. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. But what is it we're gonna talk about? I mean, you're not seriously thinking it was like because of the coat, is it? Well, let's see what this is gonna say.
Victim has to be Kaito.
Kaito was
It's
taken
been what,
prisoner by Kokichi,
There's been one how to use one of
so he
those.
could have killed him whenever he wanted.
And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must be Kaito.
And the culprit must be Kokichi.
You lost a really good guy today. Dang! If only mages could cast revive spells.
What was that supposed to be? There's no evidence that allows us to confirm the victim or the survivor. Too early to declare who the victim is. It's gotta be the clothes, is it?
Has to be Kaito.
Oh
Kaito was
no.
taken prisoner by...
Is this one? No.
C was the only thing invisible, but it was definitely Kaito's.
Damn it!
Okay, that's not even in at all. Maybe Kokichi clothes?
Victim must be Kaito.
And the culprit
What about
must be
Kokichi's
Kokichi.
clothes? They have some blood streak on it, so could that be it then? There it goes. Okay, I finally found it. Because he has some blood and some holes with it.
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Which is strange to try and destroy the evidence.
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
One thing is, who shot Kokichi then?
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press.
And what about it?
As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
You feel the evidence thing? I don't think I had anything else to say this. Ever since she found the body in Kaito in hangar, Makis insists that it's Kaito's. But why is that? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she wanted to believe Kaito was still alive. Either way, it seems Maki is hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I needed to demonstrate the flaw in relying on the evidence. If I do that, I think she realized It's a chance that Kaito is alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Is it the sleeve? I didn't check if Kaito's only opens up on his right sleeve or something like that.
What about them?
There's something particular about those clothes. The owner of the clothing, the sleeve and jacket, the blessing on the cloth. It was sleeve. It has to be.
That's it!
It didn't match well like it's supposed to be.
Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press? If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty.
Really strange, don't you think? I mean, they would have blood on the sleeve as well.
There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well.
Ugh, that'd be disgusting.
So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Uh-oh, Monkey's having an argument. What are you trying to say? Huh?
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you. If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
You keep insisting Kaito is the victim. Well, I guess I had to prove to Maki that the jacket was not the one it used to. I mean, it has to be the sleeve one, is
The
it?
coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press. It's rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else. But Kaito. If you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
What do you mean by that? What not look good enough?
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner.
Is it?
He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
Is it this one? Yes!
Oh, cut through your words!
I was right! He never only puts, like... He's only pulled out right?
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve. But that was just his right arm.
Yeah.
He wore his left sleeve normal.
Okay, I think I finally get it. I was thinking about, like, he wore it on the left sleeve on this side. He doesn't wear the jacket on the right. So I was thinking of, like, he should wear the jacket on the left sleeve. So if he's trying to stick out from his left side, meaning Kaito did not even, like, take off the jacket or something.
And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press.
Plus, it also hole in there, which it would just like stick out from the hole as well. Like he got like someone shot Kaito on the arm.
Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Huh?
What are you talking about, Monkey?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
Why is she acting like thinking Kaito is a victim?
Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
Monkey, what's really going on? Since you made up your mind that Kaito is definitely dead. But why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim.
But you still believe that?
Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
Yeah, that's true.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Jeez, Maki always like say that fast to say. Like, she don't want to stand there anymore. She just want to kill Kokichi right now.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
Yeah, barely to say the least.
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now.
Oh boy.
Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
I bet it's a Kokichi, is it? In use? Oh my god, is that the exosols? Why bring in the exosols? You seriously gonna bring the exosols in the class trial?
An exosol?
What the heck? Why bring in exosols here in this trial? This is really weird.
What? Why is an exosol here?
Whoops, my bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
Really, Kaito? Are you really inside the exosols? How are you able to operate it? What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There's no way he can't be in there, is it?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off.
Were there supposed to be like 5 in total in the hangar the last time we investigate? There was like 3 still hanging out from the center part, and there's 2 exosalts inside the hangar. Are you saying you live inside the exosalt this whole time while doing investigation?
That's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
That's impossible, is it?
Stupid! That was just a lie!
Really though? Really? Kokichi? Oh, I see. You move a different perspective for where it stands.
I would never! No way!
I see. So someone moved the exosoles, but we don't know who it is, moving to the podium where it stands. They're trying to play a different kind of character perspective, isn't it?
Kokichi?
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
What is that? I'm not sure where you heard that from.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
We have no idea. None of us don't know.
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
I want to know.
Cracker Jack.
Cracker Jack.
Seriously, how old are you?
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself.
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself.
Really? You're just being like a scaredy cat.
I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
You have evidence? What kind of evidence do you have?
Evidence? Ta-da! The video camera.
You seriously just recorded for a moment Kaito onto the pressure plate?
It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case.
You brought it from the warehouse. Wow. No wonder why this older warehouse are full of stuff they can use for murder.
Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly. The moment the victim died.
What did you say?
Oh my.
Alrighty then! Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma! Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Is that really possible?
Roger that!
Monokuma grabbed the camera from the exosol, hooked it up to the courtroom's monitor. Okay, that was quite convenient to say the least. It played the tape for us. Okay, what is gonna show us? I'm pretty sure this might be the moment when Kaito on the... Oh yeah, that's for sure. Oh, that's something, but it stopped for the moment there. Like, what was that?
Huh? Kaito?
This is terrible. Why would something like this?
The most gruesome way? That disgusted.
I saw it on my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed.
Don't puke, Himiko.
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way.
So it cannot be edited then.
This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it.
Ha. Play, record, and pause. But if you press the pause button, would that stop the recording then?
And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either.
Was there any computer around here in this school?
Right,
Not
Monokuma?
not the computer room that from the fourth one, or was it the third? I had no idea, but either way.
Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
Really? You just decided to let him have some, to clarify?
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the academy.
see! If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is 100% real.
Well, that'd be something.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted. The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
It'd be strange why they decided to stick the whole element. Like what they're trying to do, like they take out the code and then just leave it like this. Really strange why he would do it like that. Of course they had the murder video as well. Put it into the drill bullet there. Maybe for like remind me later. Was that really him?
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death. He died with his guts and his brains splattered all over that machine.
Yumiko, don't say something gruesome.
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
That's probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
That's not how this stuff works.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Why? Why was Kaito killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. Unless he has that kind of motive. He had just told us all that he was the mastermind. That the killing game was over. So, what will he gain by killing Kaito?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exisal.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is...
So what you guys said, stop those on
you.
Huh? Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
Well, true. I mean, he brought the camera with it.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit.
What? Are you really admitting yourself? Yeah, that ain't right. There's something he's up to something. What?
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave.
What do you mean, but? Are you trying to be something stupid?
Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exisal after I killed Kaito.
Really? Is that really the truth? You were keeping lying many times. You always do throughout the whole chapters.
Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown, to jazz up this trial. I took that footage for proof, so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
I mean, it wasn't Maki he was saying, like, bring Kokichi now.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
You gonna say that again?
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again?
I don't know why you keep saying that.
Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
Really? You decided to give up that fast?
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
No! There's so little evidence. We have plenty of evidence. We need to talk about this. Like,
is it okay that this trial was so short?
No, we can't. What about the crossbows? They also have the bottle as well. Like, it says something about poison or something. And the holes and everything. We have, like, so many evidence that we need to talk about.
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer. But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko and Oshima created, right? Your beloved Junko and Oshima.
Junko?
Oh yeah, Kokichi was not even there, isn't he? It's really strange and like, because of the flashback light we all did together, except for Kaito and Kokichi not even around here.
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
No, hold on a second. This isn't right.
Okay, now Suichi's decided to speak up.
The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends? That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it. The remnants of despair were like that.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video.
Yeah.
There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for the situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
But what he's trying to do exactly?
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit? Then are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
I'm not saying that. I'm just thinking. What?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
That's not possible.
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Shuichi is so distrusting.
Shut up already!
But it's exactly like Shuichi said.
Oh,
I'm
God.
actually not the culprit.
He's decided to reverse psychology and way out of it, did you? You admitted yourself saying I'm the culprit, and now you decide to say I'm not the culprit. What is your real truth there for you, Kokichi? I have no idea. Seriously?
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Yeah.
Yippers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again.
You only keep lying many times and always. I'm not sure how many times he lied.
The real culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help.
Not
I
helping!
pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting, too.
Now you're sounding as if that footage doesn't belong to you.
Are you serious?
What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
It's fine, because Kokichi is the culprit. He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds. The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
Jeez. The only option? Is that really true? Are we just going to leave it at that? When does he want to talk about? What can we do? Safety function.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death. What a horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi.
Then the culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game.
Gee.
Kaito's killer.
Kokichi killed Kaito with the hydraulic press. That's a coincidence right now. But is that possible?
There's no
What about
doubt.
the safety one? Didn't this mention about the sensor detect the living thing? If it happened, it would detect the human body, wouldn't it? Yeah, it is. I mean, how can the hydraulic press just kill it? If it's just like, it would have detected, it would stop.
The safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press.
It would have detected it was it's living being. It would have just stopped. I mean, at least it did not even count mentions that if someone's already dead, it would have just crushed it already.
Safety function.
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions. The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Yep.
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
There's one thing for sure is...
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
It's really strange to it just it paused for a second. It's really strange that you couldn't barely see Kaito's appearance. You only see his hands. It really
But you could
strange.
disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
Does it?
No, I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and the Exosoul's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
Yeah, they would let him to get screwed.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
Oh. I'm gonna mention about the crossbow.
What?
Yes, there's a clue that suggests the victim was killed before being crushed. I found it somewhere around the hydraulic press. You found it in the hydraulic press, exactly? What is this? Is it the coat thing? Was there holes in the sleeve or something?
And what does that prove?
If Kaito was killed by some other means, his body would have been moved to the press. Okay, it did not. It is unfortunate that my allergy kept me from investigating more thoroughly.
I was wrong!
Okay, that's not it. Is it the arrow then? I do not know sure if there's any proof involved. So, is it the arrows then? I mean, I have blood with this, so... There were 3 arrows in the bathroom. Perhaps the victim was killed there?
That there should have been evidence of the body being carried to the hydraulic press. Was there any evidence?
I was wrong!
I had no idea for sure. What is this? What could suggest that the cause of death was not crushed by the hydraulic press? Is it the video itself? Okay, that's not it. Is it the crossbow then? Don't tell me seriously think it was a crossbow. There was a crossbow in the bathroom. How the victim was killed there? Okay, that's not there at that point.
Wrong.
But what is it? I don't even know what kind of evidence to use for how to use. Is it the pattern thing?
This is it!
Are you serious? It was actually a pattern?
There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hanger, suggesting a body was dragged.
Oh my gosh, I do not know sure. I thought you said like what real cause of death or something. It really makes no sense, okay? Okay, so you're saying the blood mark is one to been dragging because he was inside the bathroom, wasn't he? It really made me feel my headache is about to be a loose burst in a second.
The bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If that were the case, then that's the only logical explanation. After it was being crushed by the press.
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's.
What?
We only guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
We might not be able to examine the body, but we do have evidence that suggests the cause of death. Is it the slave now? I mean, it have holes with it, so...
There!
It was a shot from the arrow with the crossbow, right?
The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
But I'm not sure if that sleeve really isn't one of the cause of death or anything. It's no point doing it.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with the weapon.
Why are you so freaked out about this, Himiko?
Hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
What kind of curse is that? It's too many long.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
Because she was hiding something, because she knows up to something. She's feeling guilty because she's the one who bring the bag to give Kaito, wasn't it?
I'm not freaking out. I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
No, it's not possible. I can show you. The weapon that left this small hole in Kaito's sleeve. Is it the arrows? It's got to be the arrows, wasn't it? They can match the hole, right? No, that's not it. Is it the crossbows? Please tell me it wasn't crossbows.
What can you do with it? Just an arrow. Are you saying they stab it with it?
Oh no!
Okay, still not a go, but is it the crossbow? Was it?
This is it!
jeez. Well, I'm not sure what point using the arrows in.
I believe the weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
Yeah, you're freaked out, yeah.
A crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow?
As long as you have arrows with it. I mean, that's the only thing we can do.
So, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. So surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
Himiko, you sound really guilty. You're thinking like, you hiding something.
Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
Unless you already know who.
He's just playing with us.
Then let's show him that playtime is over. Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
Hope? Despair?
Well, you never mentioned my dad. I mean, he was not there at the point, so... Anyway. It's gotta be the arrows. I mean, that's the only one that's to use the crossbows. I'm not sure how that's gonna work this out.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right, guys?
What is a hack?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
We couldn't go in the hangar. The alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
Yeah.
If we couldn't go in the hangar, and Kokichi had been in there, then he must be the one.
I see, so I'm the culprit.
Are you saying can I use the bathroom then? Kaito would have been in here, but the murderer was the crossbow. Knowing that, we should be able to visualize the murder.
From inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
No, I don't think so.
That's wrong!
Yeah, it is. That window is so small. You can't even shot from the window.
Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow. There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window.
I'm not sure, because a different angle like that, how can you able to like use the crossbow and shot inside the bathroom? I mean, possible, you can't even do it while outside of the bathroom.
And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
Really?
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means...
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it?
No! We're not! We're trying to remember how the method works.
Is that what a detective does?
Huh?
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends? It seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial, too. You're always suspicious of your friends.
No, we were not. He's just trying to make sure to find the truth.
What's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge.
Of course I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi. I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's
Oh, man.
stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial.
What's so not boring about that?
So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Really? You couldn't even realize it?
Neither did I.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
No! Not the weird thing going on here! Jeez, Himiko, you're still acting very suspicious, you know that?
See? Now that's definitely weird.
Even Tsumugi always points outside like, why are you acting very weird at the sun? She just means like being like a psychic detective.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. we can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
Never knew about any crossbow.
Of course you don't.
In other words, I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Oh, you decided to bring that out, did you, Kibo?
Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You did mention that she carrying a bag.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Seriously, you're gonna pinpoint that to Himiko? There's no way she would never do that.
Wait, don't say it's me. Maki is more suspicious than I am.
Why do you think it's Maki then?
What?
That crossbow came from your research lab, right?
True. She have her own crossbow with it, along with a bag with it to symbol it.
You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted.
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
Yeah, anyone can take it.
I don't know about that. Definitely the most suspicious.
I mean, one thing for sure, like, how do you know about the bag thing?
Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
You're already scared already.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit. I swear.
Oh god, did this happen again?
Kokichi's the suspicious one. Maki too. They're both the culprits.
Here we go again.
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit.
Kokichi, you're not helping.
Maybe I'm the culprit.
Culprit.
Oh boy, here we go again. I guess I have to point out from Kipo's account, right? That he did saw Himiko carrying the bag after all. Here he is.
I'm the number one suspect because I was in the hangar.
At least I got some skills involved with it.
Punishing my magic.
Did not come from me.
There's a good magic source around here. So I went there empty-handed.
No, you did not. You did not. You carried a bag with you. Luckily enough, I have some ability that somehow breaks like trying to make argument or something pull out of it. So
You said that
at
you
least I have
went to
some
the
abilities
hangar
that make this faster.
empty-handed.
So
But that's a lie, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
no, it's not. We have proof from Kipo's statements.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yep.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No, that was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me.
Tsumugi can't do that. She have cosplays. She can't even cosplay anyone else's who actually real people.
You know I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
I don't think it was us or none of them.
Himiko, this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
Yep.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
How come you didn't even mention it in the first place and when we investigated in the bathroom?
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
One thing for sure, why, like, did someone ask Himiko to bring the crossbow? I mean, the only logical explanation might be it's gotta be Kaito, was it? And Kokichi never know anything about crossbow.
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
And no, that doesn't mean Himiko is a culprit, okay?
Wait, that's wrong. I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it.
But you don't even have to use it.
It's the truth. Please believe me.
You're right. I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Not you. If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying.
That is true. But can we really trust Himiko here? She was acting very suspiciously. Then we have to prove that there's no way she can be able to make the crossbow, right? I need to look through the evidence of everything. Is it the crossbow thing?
Culprit.
Yeah, the crossbow. It says it was complicated to assemble and it would be difficult for anyone who wasn't taught how. Okay, then that's the only explanation. Use the crossbow then.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
Yes.
I didn't even use the crossbow.
You did. You can. Well, you don't even.
I agree.
But I understand you can use it because it's hard to assemble it.
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it? Why not?
Because they're all supposed to be assembled together.
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled. Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it.
And the only one who know how to use a crossbow is Kaito.
But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
Maki would just like tell her the truth, like, I didn't taught Himiko how to use it.
He didn't teach me that. Right, Maki?
Be sure to tell me the truth.
What's wrong? Are you mad about before?
And then puppy face.
Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me. So, I lied.
I get how you feel about that.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
Don't ruin the moment, okay?
I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
There you have it. She's not a suspect.
See? I told you! It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
She changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Huh?
Then, why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
Yeah, I'd like to know. Was it Kaito that asked her?
I was asked to.
Asked to? Perhaps the person who asked was... Gotta be Kaito, is it? It's not Kokichi at all. It's not Yamaki at all. It's not Kibo at all. It was Kaito's.
That's it! Was it Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
One thing for sure for how.
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Yeah, it would be stupid.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Cause I know you like me.
No, you're not!
Nuh-uh! I hate you!
But I like you.
Huh? Oh, stop playing on Himiko's heart, okay?
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
That is just a scene! Stop repeating what I was saying! But to think that Kaito asked Himiko to do that, maybe Kaito was trying to keep the promise we made yesterday. About find a way out or something? Don't you worry, I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can just sit back and relax. He did say he made a promise
But
after all.
why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret.
Really? He asking you to keep a secret between you two? You should just tell us sooner, even he already dead in a moment.
Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason.
You're the one who started in the first place!
Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Not happening.
Don't bully the person you like.
Really?
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Yeah, but I'm not living in high school right now.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
Was it last night or something?
I think it was around evening yesterday.
Would every amount of time when Shuichi just left to check on Kaito?
I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me.
Why are you walking around in the hangar alone there?
I got startled and wet myself a little.
Really?
And then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
Okay, we don't want to give you details about why you're wetting yourself already.
That one part was, you know what? Never mind.
This is what you don't want to know.
Kaito asked for a crossbow. Does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
I mean, if possible to say the least. I mean, judging by the evidence from his clothes, it was have 2 holes within total, right?
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise.
What disabled you? They're trying to, point at Kokichi saying, like, I want you to stop, or I have a weapon, or something like that.
I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorm.
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
It only shot from his arm. Can you seriously think that he was getting killed by shot in the arm? He would have been a shot to the heart.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
And there's the proof of that. What proof is it exactly? What evidence shows that Kaito shot Kokichi with a crossbow? Was it the 3 arrow thing? Because they're all the same, right? It's not! God dang it! There were 3 arrows in the bathroom. Perhaps Kaito shot one of them. However, it's also possible that Kokichi shot all 3 arrows. Without a body to check for injuries, the number of arrows doesn't really help us.
I was wrong!
Okay, not what I was thinking. It says, whatever showed that Kaito shot Kokichi with a crossbow, which I do not know which is it. Is it the clothes or something? They say Kaito shot Kokichi at one point. It should have been the clothes, wasn't it?
This is it!
Okay. I'm not sure which one they were
Remember
for.
that when we
It's been
found
confused and
Kokichi's
everything.
clothes,
So,
there were holes in the back and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
you know, seriously thinking Kaito shot using 2 arrows to shot. One for his right arm and one for the back.
Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
Then it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
Are you in some coma for taking a shot or something?
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but
It doesn't matter.
Why keep saying that?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
Maki's been acting strangely. Why? Does she know something? If so, what does she know?
Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle.
There's still a lot of evidence as well. We still need to look through it.
In the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
You keep insisting we know who the culprit is.
You sure about that?
Huh?
What are you saying?
What? Now he's joining in?
What are you up to, Monokuma?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things.
Why are you saying like that?
After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
Keep insisting to take it inside or something.
What?
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going. His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
I mean, from the very beginning of it, but they could have switched to different kind of perspectives.
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this Exisal has a voice changer.
God dang it, I do not sure which is who. Either Kaito or Kokichi. I do not want to believe who. What?
Ha! Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi.
Is it really actually a function or something?
But no more! Sorry for the wait, guys. The luminary of the stars has arrived. This time for real.
Now you're changing into different perspective as well on Kaito's podium.
What? What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all.
There's no way. You cannot seriously believe that, do you?
There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh? So Kaito's in there after all?
Oh god, they're gonna make it feel as though we're about to lose our brains right now.
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him? That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that!
Oh jeez, she got the angry look now.
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
What do you mean you cannot get out of this thing? You can barely get out, can you?
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi.
Injury? When you got injury?
It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this Exisal.
Is that so?
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
Why am I involved with this?
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
Kaito's alive after all. No, maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is it really true? What story does the evidence tell? Does that story end with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim? I need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question, and soon. Can't look away from the truth. The victim of this case. Got to be Kaito, right? That's what I believe. I'm trying. I really am. But I can't think of anyone other than Kaito. Most of the evidence we have points to Kaito.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi? Hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
It'll be hard to explain.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito.
Oh boy.
Kaito is already dead.
There will never die!
Way fast, don't we?
Good, good! This is already more entertaining!
We're already off to the great start, aren't we?
Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial ground!
Usually when they stick it to like after the intermission involves. That's why we just started right now.
Let's give it everything we've got!
Okay. I guess we do this like the same thing as it was. It's only 5 of us. But I'm not sure if we can include Kaito with it. I feel not because he's too big. Oh my. This is really something. This is slightly different than the regular class trial. And I feel like Kaito's gonna stay behind like, hey, what about me? And Monaco be like, nope, you just can stay down there until everything's all sorted out. Anyway. Which one is dead? It's Kokichi. It's Kaito. Oh boy. Let's see what you got for me.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisal.
I got this! Unless he comes out of the Exisal, we can't confirm that.
He said that he can't leave the Exisal because he's injured.
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
That's only
There was
go.
an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the Mastermind.
The Mastermind is still alive. Inside that
Is it a
Exisal.
mastermind?
Why are you so opposed opposed to Kaito being alive.
I got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Well, there you have it. It's been how to use one of those. Oh god. It's so hard to press a button or anything. Oh, thank goodness. Maybe it's strange, there's only like 2 of us remain there on blue side there. Jeez Louise, that took a long time.
I don't want to believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
Unless you guys say anything. No wait, I'm lying. I'm actually Kokichi.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
Then the one here is...
Looks like I messed around too much.
Yes, you did, Kokichi. Again, change of perspective.
That was just a little joke.
What a sick joke!
You're still an asshole.
Eh.
True, and I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah, just keep calm and carry on.
Why are you acting very nervous, Monokuma? It's as if you don't even know.
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely?
Like, check there was something was trace of it?
I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but... What do you think, Maki?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
About the crossbow?
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then! Let the debate begin!
Really? You seriously trying to take charge and everything? Jeez. What can we talk about exactly? Is it the arrow thing?
When the crossbow fired,
That's not it.
what was even going on?
If you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi, too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
That's 2
I didn't
shots.
take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
What?
But only one crossbow was taken. The other 2 are still in my research lab.
Yeah, true.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
There's 3 arrows. There are 3 arrows left on the ground. Why do you think it's 1?
Wait, Miko. What do you mean, 1 arrow?
Well, I only gave Kaito 1 arrow, so...
You gave 1 arrow to Kaito. So what about the other 2 then? What?
Are you positive?
So the 3 arrows are not for Kaito's, but you only bring 1 arrow to Kaito. Then who was to bring those 2 arrows?
Of course! There's no way I got that wrong!
Well then, that's strange, because... There were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
3? I know I only gave him 1!
So then who used 2 arrows then?
Kaito even told me to only bring him 1. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
True. He just wanted to plan to kill Kokichi. That I understand. There were 3 arrows at the scene, but Himiko said that she only brought 1. What is going on here?
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
No, it may be possible he wouldn't know how to use a crossbow exactly.
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
Yeah, that'd be stupid.
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
Yep.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them.
It all matches.
So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
Then where did those arrows come from? I don't think that Himiko is lying. Unless someone else must be brought it. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? Think. I need to think. There's a... Of course, side taxis. I had a feeling it was something to follow for this. But what is it we're gonna talk about exactly? So we're gonna do the same thing Leo usually does. I'm gonna fill up the words in and read to the end of it. So it might take a long time. I see so many things on different billboards there. Ah! That really hurt a lot. So yeah, this is gonna take a long time to get through this. They're gonna miss it. Oh, there's some cars here. I know shit. I got upgrade from the car there. Ow! It's changed it to like about to grab it. I think I got a new car, but it's like I'm not sure I still have it for the last trial or something. Anyway. How many arrows did Himiko give Kaito? It's 1, just only 1. Does it not? Okay. 1. Oh, that was 4 paths branch. It'll be hard to pull this one. And there are 2 questions left. Alright. Next question. Man, it's so hard to turn like this. Holy jeez. Maybe it depends on a car like that with big speed. I mean, I can tell because look how much speed it goes. What was that? Is that one of my Akuma things? If it was, I didn't see that one coming. Were all the arrows inside the hangar from the start? Were all the arrows inside the hangar from the start? I do not know. I think it's only 1, is it? No. That'd be... Okay. It did not. So it had to be someone else who brought it to. I'm not so suggest it was Maki, was it? Because she's the only one who knows how to use a crossbow or anything. So, it's strange to make this similar for to bring the weapon. Anyway. That's so really hard. Like, all the words are just... The words are just like move that fast. Okay, almost done. Who brought the 2 arrows? It's gotta be the 3rd person. Right? Man, that's already hard to try to slow down because it's going zigzag and that faster. Himiko, Kokichi, the 3rd party. Able to the party. There it goes. So it has to be someone else who used the arrows then?
It connects!
That means someone else was trying to shot Kokichi, right?
Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a 3rd party?
A 3rd party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
The one thing is who wasn't going inside the hangar then?
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a 3rd party exists.
Is it?
If a 3rd party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the 3rd party to use themselves.
Oh man.
So the 3rd party didn't hand the arrows through the window.
Yeah, it's gotta be Monkey, is it? Because he know about using crossbow or something, right?
Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Yes, but you use it with the electro bomb, right?
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
it was completely closed off. But can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way. Some way that we hadn't figured out yet. Look in something. Think. What method did the third party use to enter the hangar? Gamut? Yep, we do. It got to be the exosol. You know what to get inside, right? Wait. Okay. I don't see A there. I see exosols. Someone could get in with the exosols.
That's it! The exosol! The exosol could be used to enter the hangar. We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the exosols, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an exosol.
I saw an exosol enter the hangar last night. So was this third party piloting it?
If you think whoever piloted the exosol, look at something. They're learning that fast, aren't they?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would
That-
the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an exosol?
That's a good question to ask.
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys.
Really?
It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an exosol. After all, the hangar is where the exosols are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an exosol comes and goes, you know?
But you can't even detect someone inside the exosol, can you?
So even if someone is inside an exosol, the security system wouldn't catch them.
Really? That'll be interesting method they use.
Because it'd be a hassle to leave the exosol every time you have to put it away.
Why you always being so silent as if you have some problems?
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an exosol and entered the hangar?
But can just anyone pilot an exosol?
Well, Kokichi,
I mean, you're the one he's the one piloting it.
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Why?
Nipples too?
Really now?
Anyway, this third party commandeered an exosol and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other two arrows with them.
I told you that's impossible.
Why you sound as if you're hiding something? It can't be you, is it? Huh?
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an exosol. It's not possible.
What? Not possible.
It sounds as if you... Monkey, what are you talking about? She keeps saying many times like it's impossible. What is she hiding? What are you thinking? What do you know? Why are you trying to hide it? Why? Why won't you tell me? Oh boy, here we go again. I'm not sure how long it will last exactly. But there was a way you had to get the exosols,
if
right?
someone was piloting the exosol, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the exosol really that difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an exosol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols,
Yes.
and they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Yes, you did.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
Nah, there was one. Someone must have used it. Someone must have used it. It's still left on the floor along with the 3 exosols.
Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one.
It got to be belong to monkeys, right? By the time we went to in the cafeteria, get all exos hammers ready, and monkey's like, I don't want it. It's just you pull up a knife there. I had a feeling that her belonged to monkeys.
There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the exosols.
That electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an exosol.
Yeah, take one shot, it'll drain down for good. That way you can get inside the exosols.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 exosols.
True. They were surrounded with Monokumas there. But at that moment there were 3.
But this morning, there were only 3.
In that includes the exosol there were 2 inside the hangar.
I noticed that too. Was the missing exosol taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer.
Why?
How about you say the answer right now?
Really? You want me to say it?
Who is this third party?
The identity of the third party. Electrohammer gave us a clue. I saw 4 exes at the scene yesterday when I went to meet up with Kaito. This morning, when we were trying to get into the hangar, there were 3. They also were shot down, wasn't it? The culprit must have used the electrohammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning. There's only one person among us, not even know where to say this, that I think could do that. Yeah, the Maki, is it? She was the only one who didn't bring the hammer with her when we were trying to confront it in the hangar. But I want to know why. I have a feeling she tried to save Kaito. I get that. Even if she wanted to kill Kokichi. I know that.
It's you!
But I'm not sure why she's hiding from us.
Maki, you're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki?
Yep.
What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said.
But be careful. The electrohammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against the exosome, it runs out of juice with just 1 shot. Got it?
The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery.
Which only take about a day.
That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning...
And I ain't mentioned this, Moogie. I've already figured it out already. Maki, where's your electrohammer? I don't need it. I ran out to use a weapon I'm familiar with. This is much better. A knife? Well, I suppose you know best.
Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Yep.
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party.
Now I know why.
She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
I mean, it's her lab. She can even assemble it herself.
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the exosol with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after...
I'll kill your magic.
Oh god. Not what I look. And we had to face her again?
Why are you doing this?
What?
Why are you getting in my way?
What do you mean getting in your way exactly? All I need is trying to find the truth and all.
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third party.
You admit it already?
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an exocell, and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit!
What's the proof of that exactly? Well, time for another rebuttal there.
You're right. I used the electro hammer. And I used the exosol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
It's not?
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
Oh.
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back.
Is it the poison?
An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal.
It was a poison, is it? Oh my
your
god. You brought the poison. You the one who took the poison from her lab?
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poison.
And also, we also have found proof about there's a bottle in the bathroom as well that says word poison with it. So, but, well, we see it, there's a label with blue cap with it. And along with it, when I saw it in the desk, it says antidote. So I had a feeling the bottle it found in the bathroom is probably from the antidote as well. So how did Maki like dose a poison arrow exactly? How did she do that?
Poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before.
Yeah, she used strike 9 poison.
If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter where they connected.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Tell me, are you really the culprit?
I mean, that's the only fact is, but she used the arrow to shot Kokichi. She wasn't planning to stop Kokichi, right?
There's no way she is! Cause why would she kill Kaito?
She was not trying to kill Kaito. She was trying to kill Kokichi. She was trying to save Kaito. That's what she was trying to do.
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
For what?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi?
Yes, she did. She said she'd do anything.
Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Yep.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
Sacrifice that Maki is talking about must be... Is it all of us? You're not seriously thinking, is she?
That's it!
You can't be serious! All of us?
She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
You gotta be kidding me! She just do that? That's insane!
Sacrifice us?
Then, by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer.
See, like, it don't even matter if we get the wrong answer or anything.
Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here.
Oh, shut up already.
Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You predicted? You really think it will already happened?
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
I don't know if it sounds like it's all true or not.
This isn't over.
Hmm?
Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Huh? What do you mean?
Why?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What?
What did you say?
What do you mean by that?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it.
It feels like we're all sacrificing ourselves.
So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you.
Yeah.
Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
I mean, he does. Well, they finally get together,
Yeah,
so...
when I went to see him yesterday.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone.
Jeez, this took a long time to make.
Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
I mean, that's Kaito to you, in a nutshell.
That guy, could be pretty stubborn.
Then what really happened?
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
And so, Maki began telling
Oh god,
the
stop
truth.
ruining the moment!
Truth that would leave us all in shock.
Stop ruining the moment!
Don't just start narrating things, you're ruining the mood!
Yeah.
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
What make you say that? Oh, is it intermission time? Ah, thank goodness. Finally. That took a long time, doesn't it? Anyways, I get that's all we're gonna call it off for today, but seriously, that took a long time for this trial to last exactly. My gosh, that turns out crazier than I expected. Oh my gosh. Now I'm not sure what Maki's gonna tell us. Like, she's gonna tell us all what really happened on the event to trying to get to the hangar to save. I know the fact is Maki was trying to save Kaito. Even she was when planning to kill Kokichi at the moment. I mean, that's one thing for sure. Like, if Kaito is the one trying to shut Kokichi, like trying to make sure to stop the fighting, does that mean that the 2 arrows that Maki bring, it didn't bring poison with it? That'd be something strange, don't you think? But we'll just have to find out what comes next when we get to this. So, I don't know how far are we making this so far, but there's a long we're gonna have to make. So, anyway, that's pretty much it. Danganronpa Beep Deacon Harmony. In this video, hit the like button too. Line them up. Once the videos, go subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Later!